Let me challenge you right away. If I told you there are just two ordinary words that can radically change how women interpret you, would you dismiss it or lean in? These words aren't mystical. They aren't tricks. But when delivered with certainty and direction, they recalibrate how you're perceived. Stay focused because I'm going to show you exactly how they work. Picture this for a second. Your voice alone reshapes a woman's impression of you, not through clever lines, not through over-explaining, just two simple words that land with weight and linger long after the conversation ends. Most men ignore these words not because they're complex, but because they don't grasp what they signal beneath the surface. Today, I'm breaking that down. We're talking about a clean, direct phrase that, when used correctly, immediately separates you from the crowd. No hacks, no manipulation, just a subtle internal shift that naturally elevates your presence. These two words don't force attraction, they generate respect. And here's the part most men miss: they're already part of how you speak. You just haven't been using them deliberately. That changes now. Before we move forward, do me one quick favor. If this kind of clarity helps you, hit the like button and subscribe. It keeps this channel alive and lets me keep delivering content that sharpens how you move through the world. Fair enough? Good. Let's get into why these words matter and how they change everything. Here's where most men sabotage themselves without realizing it. You're talking to a woman. She asks what you'd like to do. Instead of answering directly, you default to something vague. Whatever you want. I'm fine with anything. On the surface, it sounds agreeable, polite even, but underneath it sends a damaging signal. Indecision doesn't read as kindness. It reads as uncertainty, and uncertainty erodes attraction fast. When you dodge clarity, you broadcast hesitation. You communicate that you don't fully trust your own preferences. Women respond to men who have direction, men who know what they want and aren't afraid to state it. Another common error is excessive accommodation, always prioritizing her wants, always adjusting, always yielding. It looks generous, but it often backfires. Why? Because it suggests you're trying too hard to earn approval, and neediness kills respect. When you're overly flexible or non-committal, you dim your own presence. Instead of standing out as grounded and self-assured, you fade into the background. But this isn't permanent. It's fixable. And the solution starts with two words. Now we get to the core. The two words that shift how women experience you are simple. I want. They sound basic. They aren't. I want is a declaration of intent. It tells her you're aware of your desires and comfortable expressing them. When you say it, there's no confusion, no hesitation, no ambiguity. This isn't about being forceful. It's about being grounded. You're not demanding. You're leading. When a woman hears I want, she hears direction. She hears certainty. She hears a man who isn't waiting for permission. The power isn't in the phrase alone, it's in the calm authority behind it. Strength doesn't announce itself loudly. It states and stands. So how does this look in real life? Let's say you meet a woman you're interested in. Instead of hedging with, maybe we could hang out sometime, you look her in the eye and say, I want to take you out to dinner this Friday. The difference is immediate. One version asks for validation. The other expresses intention. Or instead of circling endlessly, you say, I want to get to know you better. Let's grab coffee this week. No guessing. No decoding. Clarity creates comfort. This applies in relationships too, early or established. Instead of defaulting to passivity, you say, I want to spend time with you this weekend. Let's plan something meaningful. You're showing value and initiative at the same time. Now understand this clearly. Confidence and arrogance are not the same. Confidence is calm certainty. Arrogance ignores the other person. Tone matters. Delivery matters. Saying I want us to go out this weekend with tension pushes people away. Saying it with composure invites connection. If she's unavailable or suggests something else, you don't argue. You adjust without collapsing your frame. No problem. Let's find something that works. For both of us. That's strength with flexibility. Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, intentionally use I want at least 5 times a day. With friends, at work, in everyday decisions, speak your preferences clearly. It might feel unnatural at first. That's normal. Growth always does. But as you practice, something shifts. People respond differently. You're taken more seriously. Women feel your presence more clearly. You stop waiting. You start leading. To summarize, I want signals clarity, decisiveness, and self-respect. It shows you're intentional, capable, grounded, Start using it daily and observe the difference. Drop a comment below telling me how you plan to use I want this week. And make sure you're subscribed. This channel exists to sharpen how you think and move. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.